it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday and welcome to July Beauty Empties. Today is actually the first, when you're watching this, it will be the first day of August. So happy August. We are nearing the end of the summer and I couldn't be more pleased. I'm just not a summer girl and today is a very particularly hot day. It's been so hot here where I live, and unfortunately this particular room gets quite a bit of sun blasting in here during the hottest part of the day. So even though I have the air conditioning on, it's pretty warm in here. So I'm kind of sweating right now. But anyway, I have another good chunk of empties to share with you guys. I feel like I have to say this disclaimer sometimes at the beginning of my videos, especially for empties, because I get a lot of questions about how are you able to finish that many products in a month? I think what you guys don't necessarily see behind the scenes is that I have so many things open all over the house. I am not someone who will open a body lotion or body wash or shampoo or conditioner or face cream or face wash and then use that exclusively until it's finished within 2.5 months. I will open something, use it for 4 to 6 weeks, get bored with it, put it away. So it might be halfway finished at that point and it just sits in my bathroom, and when I get a wild hair up my butt and I look at something and I go, ooh yeah, I've had that for a while, I should finish it, then I will go back, I will take that product out and I will put a lot more emphasis on finishing that particular product. Some products, however, I open and I use religiously. Every single day there's certain skincare products, and so I might finish a niacinamide booster within 8 weeks. That's not unusual for me. So anyway, I feel like I need to say that because I think there is an assumption that I open something and I don't know, take an abnormal amount of showers or wash my hair an abnormal amount of times just to toss it in an empties. That's not how this works. I've got a lot of stuff open at any given time, but so yeah, there's that. There is some good stuff in here this month. Quite a few products that I will definitely repurchase. So anything that is a holy grail item to me, I will link down below in the description box. So if you want to go find these products yourself, read up about them, whatever, you can do that. That's not garbage. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. I love this product. I do have a backup of it. I actually need to keep this bottle because I need to decant another hair product that I'm currently using in here, because the sprayer on the other product, I don't love it. But this is the Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Hair Beautifier. This is a holy grail product for me. This does 21 different things. I'm not gonna list them all, but it basically helps to detangle your hair. It makes your hair softer. It protects it from the blow dryer. It adds shine. It moisturizes it, blah, 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 blah. There's a ton of things that this does. Basically, I just tend to love all Pureology products. This one is a holy grail that I will always repurchase. If you are looking for a new multitasking product that you can use after you wash your hair before you blow dry it. I mean, you don't even necessarily have to blow dry your hair. You can just put this in your hair and then let it air dry if that's what you do. I just think this is a really great line. They're vegan. They're cruelty-free, and yes, they're expensive, but I really like those products, so I need to remember to set that to the side and not throw it away. Here's another product I will absolutely repurchase. This is the Pravana The Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Mask. So this is the really, really pigmented purple toning mask that I am currently using to tone my gray hair. So what I will do is wash my hair with the purple toning shampoo from Pravana, which I will also link down below. And then I will put this in my hair for 5 minutes and I'll rinse it out. And I can make my hair, if I use this for a couple days in a row, I can make my hair a real nice steel gray. But if I only use it, say, once a week, then it just gives it more of just a silvery, more natural looking gray, if that makes sense. So I can play with my shade of gray with this, but I love this. It's a little bit expensive, but a little bit goes a long way. I don't know, I really like the Pravana toning products. For me, those are my go-to for my gray hair. There's other options out there, but I found that that is really one of the best. There's something else that needs to get recycled. How about a drugstore product that I don't think I'm gonna repurchase because Stella likes the Monoi coconut oil one better, but this is the Haas Cactus Water Weightless Moisture Shampoo. This was nice. I used this on Stella's hair. I used it on my own a couple times as well. It smelled good, but it's not quite as hydrating as the Monoi coconut one. Ooh, and there's like, now I'm gonna have like shampoo everywhere, but it's not as hydrating. It was nice. It was a good change of pace, I guess, for the summertime to have like a nice light floral, but yeah, I don't know. Stella wasn't blown away by this. She likes the smell of coconut, so there's that. Oh look, I finished up another Pureology product. So this is the Pureology Color Fanatic Instant Deep Conditioning Mask. So I really liked this Pureology mask, but I'm not gonna repurchase this one. The one that I see myself repurchasing probably very soon actually is the Superfood one, which I did an in-depth like Mask Monday review on. I did a Mask Monday on this as well, but I will link the Superfood down below as well as this, because I think it's really good. I just don't like the dispenser on me. Oh, of course, now I'm able to get a little bit out. So what you do with this is you like push this pump here and then it like comes out of the top. I just found this difficult in the shower because this would get kind of slippery and then, you know, you'd have to pump multiple times. I don't like the packaging of this is what I'm saying. I think it's a good mask. I don't like the packaging of it. I find the results from this to be very similar to the Superfood. The Superfood is even a little bit more hydrating than this one, but I don't know. I did think this was good. If you can get past this type of like inconvenient packaging, then you should give this a try because I do think it's a good product, but it also smells really good. Hang on. Yeah, it smelled really good. I really like the smell of that. Sorry. That's probably kind of gross. I need to change this towel out in front of me. Okay, I've got a shampoo and conditioner here from my travel bag because I just traveled this past weekend to see my parents. And by the way, I did a collab with Lisa Stevens while I was visiting my parents. She lives like 10 minutes from my parents' house. And so we met up and we're doing a collab that should actually be going live tomorrow. So stay tuned for that if you want to see it. But I finished this up this weekend. It's the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. This was like a 500-point perk from Sephora. I love these products. I actually have the full size in my shower right now. I like these a lot. I will definitely repurchase these. Kind of bummed to like run out of this because they're not refillable. I don't know. I think this is still a 500-point perk on the Sephora website, if I remember correctly. Not in my store, but maybe I should get that. I do have some points I need to use, but anyway, there's that. Love that. I would highly recommend that shampoo and conditioner. Pretty as a Peach shower gel from Bath & Body Works. So this was also in my travel bag. Also finished this up. So again, stuff that was like pretty close to being done, and I just decided, okay, it's time to get this stuff out and replace it with new things. So there's that. Okay, finish this. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bod Buff. This is an exfoliator for your body. Now, I did like this product, but I won't be repurchasing it for a couple of reasons. One, I do have other body scrubs that are less expensive that I think do as good of a job. What is that in my yard? Oh, it's a squirrel. That do as good of a job of exfoliating my skin. But the reason that I won't repurchase this is because this kind of made a mess in my shower. So this has turmeric in it, and it did kind of stain my shower. That's Stella, by the way. This did kind of stain my shower. I would have to be really careful to remove the product that sort of flew off my legs when I was exfoliating, so that it didn't, like I didn't have to go back in and then like bleach the spot and clean it up. So this was just a little bit more messy than I wanted it to be. Plus I have cheaper alternatives that I like just as much. No, those alternatives don't smell quite as good as this, but yeah, I love Sol de Janeiro products. The things that I will always repurchase are their Boom Boom Cream. I love their shower wash, the shower gel. It's fantastic. But this was one of those products where I was like, it was nice to be able to try it. I got this off of Octoly, I believe. But it was nice to be able to try it, but you know, it didn't wow me to the point where I was like, this is the one that I have to like keep going back to. The Tree Hut scrubs are kind of my go-to because they're inexpensive and readily available. Plus, I did not like this format of like a squeeze tube. You can see that like turmeric color there. Like it's, yeah. It smells amazing. It has that beautiful Sol de Janeiro scent, but yeah, won't repurchase that. This was in my shower for a few months, actually. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. It is so hot in here, you guys. I feel like I'm sweating right now. I really do enjoy this cleanser a lot. I think I will definitely repurchase this in the future. I don't think that I have a backup of this. I have backups of the cleanser from the Skin Balancing line, but not this. So they won't repurchase that right now, but at some point I will. Derma E Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. So finished this. I think this is a great scrub. I won't repurchase this one. There is actually a scrub that I love. It is the Microdermabrasion scrub from Derma E. I prefer that over this one. This has, it has like a charcoal color to it. It's dark. It's like a dark gray. But I don't think that it exfoliated as well as the Microdermabrasion one, and that's really what I like, is just a really nice, good, solid exfoliation. If you are someone who does not like physical exfoliants, don't use this. But if you like a good exfoliating scrub, I would probably say try the Microdermabrasion one. The only thing about the Microdermabrasion is it comes in a glass jar, so that can be tricky in the shower, but it's totally worth it. It's an amazing scrub. But this was good. This was a PR item. I was thankful to be able to try it, but again, yeah, not something that I would necessarily go back to. I put this in here because I was kind of sad that they didn't come back with this particular hand wash this year. It's the Bath & Body Works Raspberry Rosé. This smells so good. They didn't come back with this particular hand wash this year, so I haven't bought any hand wash from Bath & Body Works in a really long time, but anyway, that was an empty. I don't even know why I necessarily put that in there. This was another thing that was in my travel bag. It is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser. That's a mouthful. I love this cleanser too. I will absolutely repurchase the full size of this at some point. It smells like a kale salad. But this is a wonderful cleanser, you guys. Doesn't strip the skin. Just very, very effective, very thorough, non-drying. Just a great cleanser. I really like this a lot, and I kind of like the smell of it. It's just a very like herbal salad type scent. It smells like kale. So yeah, I will repurchase this, and I would highly recommend. Really, anything that I've tried from Youth to the People so far has been fantastic. If you've never like branched out to that brand before, you should give it another look because it's fantastic. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but that's a great brand. Speaking of things that I go through a lot, I already have a backup of it. This is the Paula's Choice Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. This is my holy grail product. This is the product that has completely changed the look of my pores. My pores are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but they are so much smaller looking than they ever have been at any other point of my adult life. And it just smooths my skin as well. It's just a beautiful, life-changing product for me that I have backups of that I will always repurchase. Always. I love that. I put that on my face straight up, by the way. I have 2 Sonage skincare products in here. So the High Impact Vitamin C Serum, this is a lightweight serum. I did a brand overview of Sonage. They were kind enough to send me a PR package. And I really liked this High Impact Vitamin C Serum. However, once I got to the end of it, I was like, I went through this really quickly. Now I was using it all the way from here to like my décolleté area, so this did cover a larger surface area. I used probably 2 3 pumps on some days, and I would sometimes use it morning and night. This only has 0.5 fluid ounces in it, so it wasn't even an ounce of product. So I did go through this very quickly. I liked it a lot. I do see myself probably repurchasing this at some point in the future, but I think I would reserve it exclusively for my face because it is a more expensive product. And since I received it in PR, I wanted to test it out like on a larger surface area. But yeah, I went through it very quickly. It's great. It does have a nice airtight pump on it, and it's a good product. I was really sad to finish this. This was their Botanica Souffle Cream. When I did the review video, I was raving about how much I loved this particular moisturizer, and this actually was a really good size. But again, I was using, this is 1.7 fluid ounces in here. You can see that's completely, it's empty. I was using this all over my face and my neck and my décolleté, and I was applying this pretty generously because it just felt so good. So every night I would slather my face in this, and it was just the most beautiful night cream. It was really, really nice, and I want this again so badly, but I have to finish up some of my other facial moisturizers first. So I will do that, and I will 1000% go back and repurchase this. If your skin type is similar to mine, you should give this a try. If you're okay with spending a little bit more on a moisturizer, I do wish that they would put it in a pump, like an airless pump, like they did with their vitamin C, but I don't know, maybe the consistency of it just doesn't allow for that, but beautiful, beautiful facial moisturizer. The Biossance Squalane Peptide Eye Gel. I really like this a lot. I do see myself also purchasing the full size of this at some point, but I have to get through some other eye creams first. This is great if you deal with dark circles or puffiness. I do think this helps to reduce puffiness. It's very soothing. I would use this morning and night. A little bit goes a long way, as with most eye creams. It's lovely. I love Biossance as a brand overall. I really want to try their retinol. That is on my list of things to buy. And I love just their squalane oil. It's an amazing facial oil. I really love facial oils, and that one is fantastic. So next I've been looking for you. I need to keep that. I have 3 makeup items. So another Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. When you finish your Balance and Brighten, you hit this, what seems to be hard pan. That's actually a terracotta tile, and there's no more foundation on there. It's, ooh, and it's, yeah, there was some powder in there, wasn't there? So once you get to this point, you're done with it. I love Balance and Brighten. The color Fair is not the best color match for me. It's really not. But there's something about this foundation, how it wears on my skin, how it gives me this glow without making me look shiny in any kind of way. It's just perfection. So I really wish that Laura Geller would come out with a more yellow-based, lighter shade. I'm well aware that there is a color called Light, but it's too dark. It might be a little bit more yellow, but it's so dark on me that it's ridiculous. I tested it out in Ulta, and it doesn't work. It's just as dark as medium is, but yellow tone. So, and medium is way too dark for me. So hopefully she'll do that. I had this random Fiona Styles brow pencil in Blonde Ash, the Micro Precision Brow Sculpting Pencil. Fiona Styles is no longer sold at Ulta. That brand like came and went real fast. I did actually really like this, but yeah, it's just, I can't get it now. In terms of like being a color match for me, it was pretty decent. Not the best. Really the best that I found for my gray hair so far is the Gray Universal, the gray, I think it's called Gray Universal, but it's just a gray skinny brow pencil from IT Cosmetics. That one just really works the best. So there's that. And then the Soft Rosé Labello Lip Balm. This is something that I picked up in Germany the last time that we were there, and I just finished it, which makes me sad. This was the lipstick that when I was growing up in Germany, I moved to the US when I was 10. This is what when I was little, I would think of this as my lipstick. It's basically like, you know how American Girls had lip smackers? This was my lip smackers growing up. So I love this. When my aunt was here couple weeks ago. I wish that I would have remembered to like ask her to bring me a couple of these, but I completely spaced it. So anyway, Labello is the same as Nivea in the US, but they don't make this particular one over here. So that's everything. Oh my gosh, you guys, no, I don't wish that you could see how much I'm actually sweating, but I feel just like drenched. Okay, I have to clean up this mess, and then I have to go downstairs where it's a little bit cooler. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. Let me know what you finished up down below in the comments over the last month. And I do have, again, a lot more things that I am working through currently that will probably be in the August Beauty Empties. So stay tuned for that. I'm making a good dent in a lot of these things that I've had around for a while, and that makes me feel really good. So thank you again. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you tomorrow for the collab. So thanks a lot. Bye.